From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Eric Lauer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Just about to get underway, Yandy Diaz digs in now. Hard hit, could be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, and jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. That clips the zone. That's strike one. Man at second. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Mullins in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. And that one almost hit him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Up the middle, Freeland throws to first in time. He's out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Stepping in, Junior Caminero.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Nope. Ball one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2 now. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Nick Martinez. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball one. Aye.
Just missed. And that one clips the corner. Ohtani wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Next offering is fouled back. The kick, the 3-2. Goes down looking.
Batting second, center fielder.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Ball
really
two.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Freeman in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Left field. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. We played an inning, no score. We move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. And stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Richie Palacios, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2. This one smoked out to left. 2 away now.
7. Right fielder, Victor Mesa.
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
Hey!
Way out front for strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground to short. Out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. And the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Slice to right, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Muncy at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. That
That's
misses
outside.
the zone. Ball 1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's been a great free agent sign. Second inning here, no score. And there's a strike. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. That's off the
that
mark.
pitch is out.
Ball 1.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches
that's the ball.
on one hitter.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in LA, and now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One away.
Batting ninth, shortstop Taylor Walls.
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. Singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career.
Aye.
Top of the third, no score. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now.
Hey.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And he swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Out towards right center field. Tucker coming on. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ryan Ward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one popped up. Walls under it. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, catcher Dalton Rushing.
Next to hit, Dalton Rushing.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Hey.
The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
In the air to left center. And there are 2 outs.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Hey.
Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Just
Ball
misses
three.
with that one.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. All set for the
Leading
start of the
off
inning.
for Tampa
And stepping
Bay,
in for the
first
Rays,
baseman,
Jonathan Aranda. That one lifted to left. Ward on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Tampa Bay. Center
So
fielder,
next to the plate for
Cedric
Tampa
Mullins.
Bay, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. 0-1 now. That's a strike across the top of the zone. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Struck him out looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Junior Caminero. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Nope, outside.
That one to first. He steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom 4, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the
Ball,
strike
that's
zone.
outside.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The 2-2. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A solo shot.
Just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Andy Pappas now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Nope, outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
1-0. And that is out of play.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Next offer in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next to the dish is Freddie. Fly to left his first time.
There you go.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And that's outside. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Driving it to the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
One out. Runner at second. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. Freeman, the runner at second with 1 away. To the right side, Palacios. Over to first. That's a very athletic play.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Third baseman.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
On the ground to third, Caminero. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
Well, these Rays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Handles, throws to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman Richie Palacios.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
On the ground, right side. Freeman takes it himself, and the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Up next
Well, he's
for
doing a nice
Tampa
job
Bay,
of
right
keeping the
fielder
ball
Victor
out of the air,
Mesa
lets the defense
Jr.
work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball inside.
And that's ball one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth.
The rest of the
Inside,
lineup
ball
could
two.
learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. Driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Line drive.
No,
And
foul ball.
foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Tosses to first. Inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in LA, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Clips the corner. That's strike one. Tucker thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0.
Hey!
Tucker wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. Good hitters count the 2-0. Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Ryan.
So up next, Ryan Ward. Flied out his first time. That one fouled off. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now it's going to be Dalton Rushing. Fly to left his first time.
That's a ball. Ball,
He's
that's out.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown,
Ball 3.
good pitches, but even better takes.
Two down, nobody on. And there's the automatic. And that's outside. It is ball 4, and he's on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Alex Freeland, the next to hit. Out towards right center field. Mullins settles under it, and that'll do it. One left for LA, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Hunter Fiducia will hit next.
Tampa Bay catcher Hunter Fiducia.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that one fouled off. Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Pitch
Ball,
misses,
that's up there.
and it's 3-2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
High fly ball, right field. Tucker in position. One up, one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop Taylor Wall.
Taylor Walls digs in now. A switch hitter batting right.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for
Only
Tampa
2
Bay,
hits
the
allowed so far
designated
tonight,
hitter,
Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. There's a strike. The Rays with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jonathan Hernandez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Garcia warming up as well. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Walls off of first with 2 away. In the air, left field. And that's a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two on, 2 outs.
Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. Now
Ball
it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Throws to second. And the runners will move up.
Looked like that four-seamer just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Kind of makes me wonder if that was a cross-up or maybe just way more run than he was expecting. Either way, should have had it.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Good job to fight that one off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And the 0-1. Fought off foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Nick Martinez out of the game, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Cam Boozer on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at first, nobody out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
One out man at first. Here is Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2. And the lefty with the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball. Down.
In the air to left center. Simpson under it. That's out number 2. Mookie digs in here. And
That's a
Mookie
ball.
takes. Ohtani, the runner at first with 2 gone. Well struck left field. That's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 1, the Rays nothing.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Hernandez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
Ball 1. Out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Digging in, Chandler Simpson. That one ripped but foul. The Rays with the tying run on at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds. The 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
On the ground to first.
Nope. Foul ball.
But that rolls foul. 2-2 now. And he grounds one to the right side. On to second, they get one. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays.
Ball, that's out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a bouncer. Freeland. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing for Tampa. They still trail 1-0. Set for the last half of the seventh. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Ball, that's just out. Ball,
2-0
that's
count to a
outside.
guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. That's in there. That's strike one. Muncy aboard here at first with nobody out. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Ryan Ward.
Ball, that's out.
The lefty, the 1-0. Right there for his strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Mesa gets under it, stretches out, and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
That's a ball.
And prevent that run from scoring.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here the bottom of the seventh. Inside, almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fastball for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Palacios should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So digging in, Alex Freeland. Swing and a miss as he was late. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Two on, two outs. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. 0-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Alex Vesia.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Well, one-run game. Victor Mesa Jr. getting ready to hit. Has grounded out a couple of times.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Ball one.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here.
Ball two.
Next
Ball
offering
three.
is down low. Ball three. Hunter Fiducia next to bat for Tampa. The 3-1. Bunt attempt popped up. And there's one down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Fiducia.
Ball.
Next
Ball.
offering is down low. The Dodgers holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Off the mark there. Full count now. Taylor Walls up next for the Rays. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
Shortstop Taylor Walls.
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Strike two. Fights it off. You'll see another.
That's
that's
a
too high.
really good take.
Outside.
That's a ball.
Full count now.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Lake Trinan taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So now here's the DH, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 3. That one finds the zone.
0-1. Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Just missed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Bouncer to second. Freeland throws to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
Down the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. So bases all loaded up. Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays.
0 for 3 in this one.
This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That one finds the corner. Strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Can't get to it. This might clear the bases. One runs in. Here comes the runner. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they lead by 2.
Bases loaded, huge spot, and he came through right there to put him ahead by 2. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Blake Trinan is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Edgardo Henriquez. He's been so good against lefties. Chandler Simpson, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Now he's challenging the called strike, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 2-1. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Chopper to second. Freeland sends it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Clevenger.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Back to the top of the order, Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that one upstairs, ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Baker, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And fouled off. The Dodgers with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with. He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. Ohtani on at first, nobody out. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Tying run at the plate. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. The tying run at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Late on that fastball. First and second here, no outs. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's too high. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Two on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is downstairs. Mookie Betts waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Three-two on the way. Singled out on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Ball one there.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2.
That's ball two.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 2-2.
Yep, that ball
Just
went
misses
out.
there. Max Muncy would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Runners at first and second with one gone. The rare K for Mookie.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn to their closer, Brian Baker.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Two aboard, two outs. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. This guy with light tower power. Spins the plate, strike one. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And it's a one-run game.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And now a very big at-bat for Kyle Tucker. First pitch swinging. Tying run in scoring position as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Swings through that one out in front that time.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And that's
inside, ball one.
The inside edge. 1-2 the count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Aimed to score from third. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the eighth. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Ryan Ward digs in now. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. A little bit low. Swing and he popped it up. That is the inning. But they scored twice and even it up late. Ninth inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. That misses. Ball one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Tanner Scott, the closer, is getting loose. Dreyer also getting ready. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit, Victor Mesa Jr. And the 0-1. Right there for a strike. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Now the catcher up to hit, Hunter Fiducia. And the 1-0. Fastball is outside. Ground ball right side. And there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And here is Taylor Walls. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. swings through that. Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Outside, Yandy Diaz next to bat for Tampa. The Rays with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. Hit in the air, left field. Ward has a beat on it. Makes the grab.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 4 with a double. Foul off down the right side.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. And that skips in the dirt. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
That's ball 2.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Cedric Mullins up next for the Rays. Two on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. That one hops off the wall and should score at least 1. 1 run across. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run double, and they take a 3-run lead.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Edgardo Henriquez gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. They turn things over to the southpaw, Jack Dreyer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So runner at second, 2 down. Cedric Mullins will hit next.
Drove in 3 last time up, and another chance to put something on the board here.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and it beats him. What a play. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rays 6 and the Dodgers 3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Last chance for the home team. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball, that's outside.
One now. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a little high. The Rays trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Got him looking for the K. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. Freeland not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. So they're down to their final out. Here's Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one.
Aye.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's way high. And that is ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the distance.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Brian Baker done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Craig Kimbrell into the game.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Yeah.
The 0-1. This one in the air right field. And it's a foul ball. Kimbrell is just 1 strike away. And there's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. There's Freddie Freeman down. Fouls away the first offering.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That's
Ball
downstairs. 3-1 now.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
3-1 now. And that's just foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2. Here's a high chopper. Palacios. And that is the ball game.
Something shorter.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.